ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय।
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्यः कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि।
रामानुजदया पात्रम् ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्।
சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्य कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि। रामानुजदया पात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् वन्दे வேதாந்ததேசிகம். சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்று சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஓரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேர
सर्वेषां सुप्रभातं, स्वागतं सुस्वागतम्। श्री पांचरात्र रक्षा इति रहस्य ग्रन्थस्य पठनं वयं कुर्मः। रहस्य ग्रन्थं वेरे सीक्रेट वर्क. Where is the secret? It's a public secret. Chidambara Ragasyam Mari, it is a public secret. So we are now seeing this page, particular page. So how we must follow some principles based upon the materials available, the nature of the house, and if you are a priest of the temple, then your rules are little different, and at home all depends on the wife. So in the sense, her help is also necessary, and her cooperation is necessary. Not only help, yes, the lady, the lady of the house, we say. We say in Sanskrit, Grihini, as Keshav put it, Griha Lakshmi. So it's very important that Griha Lakshmi, Grihini, yes. So when you say Grihini, then you call it a house. Otherwise, you call it a hostel, lodge, hotel, and so on. So it is called actually, if it is a teacher's house, Guru Kulam, we say, Guru Kulam. If it is a temple, we can call it as Deva Kulam. Kulam is race, R-A-C-E, family, tradition, and so on. So Kulam, meaning that there are so many deities in the same temple. And particularly in many foreign countries, you have a pantheon of gods. in a temple according to one's liking. So we have different deities according to our whims and fancies. But this particular work, namely Pancaratra Raksa, concentrates on only one God, and that is Mahalakshmi Sameta Sriman Narayana. So that is different. So, how will you follow rules at home? And depending upon the nature of the materials available and also the wife. So spouse, we say, equal status is given to both husband and wife by the English word, a common word, spouse. Very good. We have a very beautiful word in Sanskrit called Dampati. Dampati. Somebody made a humorous remark on this, whether it is a singular or dual. Ekavachanam or Dvivachanam. It is Ekavachanam, it is Dvivachanam. Both singular and dual. Have you heard of a language word which is both singular and plural? And again, what is called one in two. One in two or two in one. Again, we have another word, Jayapati. Jaya means wife, Pati means husband, Jayapati, long vowel, Dampati, long vowel. So is it dual or singular? It is both singular and dual. The next word is Jampati. Jampati. We reduce by one letter. Jampati. I used to say by English word, the one who jumps at each other in anger, not joy. Jumps at each other. So Jampati. So yeah, Jampati also. So all the time we fight vehemently like so Mahabharata war is not over at home. It was only for 18 days. This is for 18 yugas, if you want to have. So where should you not take the material from? So yana, when you are traveling, you get some material. You buy some material because it is not available at your place. So by even going by a vehicle and fetching a material, you go by car, train, flight, then you have a cycle, two-wheeler, and so on. So you go and do that. So yana. So don't take materials from the bed, shayya. Don't take materials from the seat, asana. Already it has been put in seat. Now it means, so whenever you bring materials from outside or say just outside the home, you must place it in a particular place where it is a holy place, it's a sacred place. How do you make a place sacred? Very easy. Say the words Pranava, then say the names of three words. Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha. That's all. You make the holy place holy. Again, how do you do it? So you do it with water. Sprinkle water in a place where you say Om Bhur Bhuva Suvaha. Remember all the three worlds and three worlds master also. Triloka, Bharta. So don't take any materials from asanam, seat. Again, don't take materials from another's vehicle, another's yanam, then another's bed, another's seat, then Cooper. Don't take flowers fallen into the well, Cooper. Arama. It is in the garden, fallen on the floor. For example, all of us have seen the usage of what we call Parijata Pushpam, as we say today, which is available only in heaven. We have a color, white color of the petals and brown color or crimson red. Yeah, night queen in English, right? Very good. So Parijatam. So normally what do we do is, when the plant is going like a tree, grows like a tree, then we shake it and all the flowers fall down on the floor and then earth, and then we pick it up. Generally no. Generally no. Though it is Bhuma Devi, the goddess of earth, we must always be careful in, say for example, spread a cloth so that all the flowers will fall on the cloth. So that is very important. If you can, you can extend your hand, stretch your hand to pluck a flower. That's all. So then Aram, so in the garden, Grihani, so in the house, where Anyasya Kupa, Anyasya Arama, Anyasya Grihani. Please add this word. So don't take from another's well, another's garden, and another's house. I told you last time also, even when you take permission from the neighbor or somebody who is a friend to you, close friend to you, don't take those flowers, fruits, and other materials like tulasi, basil leaf, and so on from another's house. Our garden is yes, okay. Again, when you say the garden is mine, the garden is mine. I own the garden. OWN. I own the garden. Again, who is the owner? Lord is the owner. Though the name of the owner is you, your name is there in the name of the owner, but it is God's property. So feel that it is God's property, but don't feel others' property as God's property. It's also God's property, but don't feel that. So தமிழ்ல ஒரு ப்ராவர்ப் உண்டு, தாயும் பிள்ளையும் இருந்தாலும், தாயும் பிள்ளையுமாக இருந்தாலும் வாயும் வயிறும் வேறே. So the mother eats food, and doesn't mean the son or the daughter gets satisfied for the hunger. So he has to take his own food. Mother has to take her own food. So the mouths are not one. The stomachs are not one. And Lord and Jivatma, Paramatma and Jivatma are not one. Please remember. So it is Advaita when you say Paramatma and Jivatma are one and the same. So, and again, between you and I, you are different, I am different. How are you different? Look at the thumb impression. The rekha on the thumb, the lines on the thumb. It is different for everyone. How can it happen? It is the wonderful creation. That's why we have, even the what we call I identity is now there. Your phone, your cell phone, mobile can open only when your face is shown there. There is a face is a security. So your eye, especially eye, both the eyes. Then any facial recognition. We are all different from each other. Each one is a jivatma. Because Lord said in the scripture, Bahusyam Prajayeya. I was only one in the beginning. Ekaveva Advitiyam Brahma. Then he willed that he wanted to become many. So he said, I will be born as many. So from one, many came out. Now,
சாமி
again,
சாமி
yes,
இப்ப அடுத்த கொண்டு வந்து ஒரு புஷ்பமோ இல்ல பழமோ கொடுத்தாலும் வச்சுங்களேன், அப்போ வாலண்டரி they voluntarily giving their flowers to us. How is it acceptable or not?
The கோவில்ல acceptable, not at home. கோவில்ல கொடுக்கலாம். Temple, if you are a temple priest, you can accept her. Again, you must also remember how to judge a devotee, whether he is a good devotee or a nastika, that is a disbeliever of God. Try to identify his behavior. then you don't receive from them. And again in the temple also. But many bad people go to the temple, pray to the God fervently, more fervently than real devotees. Here I quote a very beautiful example here, negative example. Ramji Nagar is an area in Tiruchirappalli district. Ramji Nagar area. It's called Ramji Nagar. Beautiful name. Based on Ramavatara. Ramji Nagar. Ji. It's an honorific title in Hindi to any name. Ramji Nagar. So all thieves are stationed there. There are, it's called thief city. Thief city. Melkote, Tirunarayapuram, and the Mandya district is called Sugar City. Whereas this is thief city. Chor Nagar. Chor Shahar. So any theft anywhere, any big theft, any burglary, big burglary, any jewelry stealing, or immediately the policemen will go to Ramji Nagar. What do they do at Ramji Nagar? They all pray to God, different gods, especially say Kali. Kali is the goddess Parvati in what you call violent form. They offer hen, they offer cock, hen, they offer goat, they go offer, I think don't know, they don't offer sheep, they offer goat, they kill the goat, they kill the birds and offer. In order that their theft will be successful. So they are successful. They are very successful. They go to all parts of the world, not all parts of India, all parts of the world. So any theft will be investigated only in Ramji Nagar in Trichy. So as Rajagopalan Swami puts a question, voluntarily with devotion, your friend gives you some material and don't take it. So of course, what do you do in order to take them? You pay some amount. You know, there is a tradition in our midst. When you receive anything bitter, when you receive anything bitter, again, some vegetables like pumpkin, the white pumpkin, for example, um, some materials of food. So you must pay and get it. You must pay and get it. Even when you get buttermilk, because you have gone out of the home and then you came back and then you are getting what you call, you are getting borrowing buttermilk. You pay something. So now we say there are people who do not want to partake of their material. Therefore, adattani. When they are not giving, then how can you take? That meaning stealing. You are stealing. You are taking in their absence. So don't take it. Adattani. Then upabunjana. Already it has been rather tasted, partially tasted. Any material partially tasted. Yeah, we say shesham. So then what will you do? You will incur sin. Ena saha syat. Ena saha meaning sin. Papam, we say, papam. Another technical term is called ena saha, which is not normally often used. So already enjoyed, right? Upabhunjana. So syat, turiya bhav. So that will be the fourth type of sin, say. So that is meaning you will not get the turiya bhag, in the sense you will not get moksha. So moksha is not the love. I mean, is the fourth aim, fourth purushartha, which will not be available to you because we become sinners. Again, so adattanam upadanam. So when you collect materials which are not offered to you, not given. Himsa chaiva avidhanatah. Because you transgress the rules, because you overthrow the instructions, then himsa chaiva. It is only violence. It is only violence. You pluck in their absence. You pluck flowers in their absence. No. So that will be violence to the plant, basil or flower plant. Then you have ityadina. The tatu that is here. Sakshat va. Tatu tatu therefore. Tatu doesn't mean eat generally. Here it is not eat. So tatu sakshat va directly or paramparaya va or by tradition. Samaradhana upakarana bhuta shastriya samasta dravya upadhaneshu. The word is long, easy to understand. What about the last? Oh, sorry. Paradara upasevacha shariram trividham.
இல்ல அடி அதுலயே இல்ல தேர்ட் லைன்லயே லாஸ்ட் ஹிம்சா ஹிம்சா தேவா ஏவ
Himsa chaiva avidhanata. Avidhanam is vidhanam is procedure. Avidhanam is without procedure. Avidhanata meaning you would have heard about books with the title Homa Vidhanam. Homa Vidhanam. Right? Have you heard about Japa Vidhanam, Homa Vidhanam, Yajna Vidhanam? Vidhanam is arrangement, procedure, process, and so on. Avidhanataha, without any what you call formalities. Japa Vidhanam, right? Without any formalities, that's called Vidhanam. Without formalities, Avidhanam. Taha is what you call Panchami Vibhakti suffix, ablative case suffix. தமிழ்ல ஐந்தாம் வேற்றுமை. அதனால அவிதானத்தகன்னா எதையும் பின்பற்றாமல், எந்த சட்டத்தையும் பின்பற்றாமல் அவிதானத்தக. Then the next one is very strong, very serious. It is not to be normally publicly said. So paradara upasevach. Supposing one covets another's wife. Ravana wanted to covet another's wife. So let us stop there, that particular word and the meaning. So paradara upasevach. Suppose there is a paramour. If there is a paramour, then you have shariram trividam smritam. Shariram meaning the atma. The shariram is called not as Rajagopalan is a good singer, Swami is a singer, and then the shariram is the throat, nature of the throat, we say, and tongue. He is able to sing well. So we say shariram is beautiful. That is not here shariram. This shariram is atma, jivatma. Shariram, body. Actually, decaying body is shariram. Say, for example, after 50, 60, 70, 80. So the shariram, the jivatma, trividham smritam. It is threefold. It is remembered as smritam, remembered as trividham, threefold. That is the jivatma, the individual soul, which commits sin. That is very important here. You have to understand little deeper in it is not as simple as I thought. You can think. So you have to read in between the lines and get a meaning. So shariram trividam smritam meaning. Then how do you say that suddenly the previous line refers to something else and the second line refers to something else? So adattanam upadanam himsa chaiva avidhanataha meaning collecting materials which are not given to you is violence. That is simply to say pluck the leaves from the basil plant generally is a violence. That is why we ask for excuse. Tulasi Kshamaswa. Tulasi Kshamaswa, we say, excuse me, pardon me, forgive me. So we say, so here, the himsa is more, violence is more when you take it from material people who have not given to you, as you said already, voluntary. Even by voluntary offer, you are supposed to take only by what you call reimbursing him for some. So you give when you get tulasi from the neighbor, you give vilvam to him if he is a Shiva devotee. Bilva leaves. Okay, so you exchange the barter system. Somehow you must reimburse. So that is very important. Otherwise, it becomes more and more violence. Then Paradharopaseva. Already we remembered that we must depend on my wife. I depend on my wife, not another's wife. So Paradharopaseva. So very good service to others' wife. That will become a bad jiva, bad individual soul. And that is of three types. Again of three types. Now, why this sudden twist to the topic, we will understand after reading the next paragraph. So that is why. So when we say Paradaropaseva, how can it come here? So a particular person has got two wives. Let us not talk about Dasharatha. Let us not talk about Lord Krishna. Let us not find fault with many sages who have got more than one wife. So we say polygamist. We are not talking about kings who are polygamists. So that is different. So suppose you read Ramayana. When you read Ramayana, whom do you follow? Dasharatha or Rama? Is it difficult to follow Rama or is it difficult to follow Dasharatha? Who is the best principle? Rather moral model. But, it is obvious. So can you follow Krishna? No. 16,008 wives. Now, for example, see, these are all philosophical in nature also. Don't take the relationship of human beings of this earth, that is just like us, others. Don't compare it and say they are similar to the gods or sages. You know about Lord Krishna's birth? At least we can say with records, Rama was born, you can say incarnated. If you don't want to say was born, so incarnated from the belly of stomach of Kausalya after 12 months of pregnancy. After 12 months of pregnancy. What do you know about Lord Krishna? Devaki. Devaki, gave birth to Lord Krishna. How much time of pregnancy? The same night. The same night. She was praying for the child as God as the child for 3 generations, 3 births. And she was blessed only on the 3rd birth. So, what is the time of pregnancy? No time. In no time he was born. Rishi Garbham, Rat Tangadu is a Tamil proverb. Rishi Garbham, Rat Tangadu. It will not tolerate even Puruk delay of one night. Puruk delay of one night. Therefore, let us probe little later about why this deviation from the topic. So when we do Samaradhana, so remember again worship, not feasting the people. So Upakarana, Bhuta, so we have got materials, accessories ready. Shastriya, we have done it correctly in the better way, in the best way possible. Samasta Dravya Upadhaneshu, in all collections of all materials, Samasta, all dravya materials, upadhaneshu, when you connect, then it should be possible by you, swakshakyeshu. Individually, you must be capable of collecting material. Don't depend on others. Of course, suppose we ask children, ask neighbors, ask friends to go and buy material. Okay, that is little. So, suppose you you ask a servant to do that, pay him for the effort that he takes. Then what do you do? Dhyana, meditation, japam, meditation on the God's names. Why? You have been doing something like what you call out of the ordinary, some sin. Therefore, dhyana. So your dhyana is impeded when you don't collect materials and when you ask others to collect materials. Dhyana adi virodhi. So you say the names of God, for example, Keshava, Narayana, and so on. Then Ashtakshara mantra, any mantra that you know, shlokas of for Tulasi. When you say it and collect it, it has got more value than making others collect. So they won't do that dhyanam. They don't know. Even when we give instruction to say, no, you do dhyanam and then collect basil leaves. No. You cannot advise also. It is not possible. It is not practical. So dhyanadi virodhi. Then you toil and moil. Kaya klesha kara. You make efforts. Walk towards the garden. Don't say it's very far away. Don't say it is tiring, tiresome. I'm weak in health. Therefore, kaya klesha kara. Make your body feel the pain. Kaya, body, klesha, pain, kara. Then, bahu ayas. You get so much tired. Bahu ayas. Rahiteshu. So, when you collect materials, feel enthusiastic. Feel the pep in your mind. PEP. Be interested in doing it. Don't say I'm very much tired. So, rahiteshu, it should be without this, what you call, harm to the body. So, take it easily. Collect the materials easily. So, don't tire yourself a lot. And then you will hate God when you start worshipping. Because with great trouble I collected material and then I'm very much tired, I'm not able to perform ijja. So, nyayataha pravarte. So, make a just action. That is right action, appropriate action. Nyayataha pravarte. So, don't transgress the rules. Don't tire yourself. Don't stop meditation. No. Iti upadana sangraha. Thus, we conclude the brief introduction to collection of material. Then prabhuta ayasa varjanamapi. All right, you say, don't tire. You said don't tire yourself. Don't toil and moil. You don't get sweating by working in the hot sun and so on. Because you are adding the plants also. You are making the plants grow. You water them. It takes a lot of effort to say, you in gardens, you say, you use a pipe, a long pipe, which will water the plants. But every time you have to lift it to the next plant. Today you have some technology. The drone can do it. The drone can do it today in the big field. Please note, drone, DRONE, can do wonders in the field. They are doing it in Hong Kong, China, in so many other places. The whole entire field is watered by machine. It is very difficult. We are all poor in this country, and therefore Prabhuta ayasa varjanamapi. Avoid lot of efforts. Don't tire yourself much, but tire yourself. Don't tire too much, but make at least little effort. Then what are you aiming at finally? Mumukshu now. We are aiming at the emancipation, beatitude, freedom from birth and death, final destination, Kainkaryam. It is not moksha. It is not paramam padam. It is not vaikuntham, Sri Vaikuntham. It is not Tirunadu. It is not um, there is a Nagar, Kalanga Perunagar, Tamil. Kalanga Perunagar. These are all synonyms. So don't aim at that. That means we are not only aiming at service. So service motivated person is called Mumukshu. Don't give a Gita meaning Jnani, Mumukshu, Artharthi, and Artha. There are 4 people. Artha, Artharthi, first word Artha, suffering person. Artharthi, one who wants money. Panam, Duddu, Kash. There is a cinema song. Panam, Duddu, Kash, Rubai. So it is not that. So the next one is Mumukshu. Last one is Moksharthi. Jnani. Jnani is Moksharthi. What is moksha again? Kainkaryam. Doing service. Spotless service. Relentless service. Unstopped service. So Shrunu and Mukshanam. Avashyam bhavite. You must have this attitude very importantly. Pariganiteshu ashtasu guneshu Gautamaha Pata. Again, we are supposed to possess 8 qualities as a mumukshu. What are the 8 qualities? Gautamaha Pata. Gautama is, you would have heard about a sage, but this Gautama is different from that Gautama of Ahalya. Maybe same sometimes. So we say because it is Pancaratra Agama, this Gautama sage comes in Agama Shastra. He is a Shastrajna in Agama. Therefore, Gautamaha Patati, he reads. So we must count. We must count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pariganite. We must not leave out any quality. We must possess all these 8 qualities. What are they? Daya, number 1. Sarva Bhuteshu. This is one of the 16 qualities of Rama explained by Narada to Valmiki in the first 10 verses of Srimad Ramayana in Balakanda. Konasmin Sampradam Loke Gunavan Kasya Viryaman. The question was by Valmiki. Dharmajnascha Kritajnascha Satyavakyo Dhradavrataha. First 4 qualities. There are 16 qualities. So out of the 16 qualities, this is one of them. Daya Sarva Bhuteshu. Can you show pity on all the beings, living beings? Very difficult. I had the tendency to put a stone on the dog when I met many dogs in Melkote. I was furious. Equally furious were the dogs. Ferocious were the dogs. Because it's an open ground. We were taking breakfast. So monkeys came. So what do? You take a stick. When there is no stick available, don't throw anything. Then the monkey will pounce upon you and take away all your belongings. A beautiful Brindavan experience in Brindavan, many people have experienced. The monkeys are fond of your spectacles. They want to look like Gandhi. So they all take away the spectacles, the glasses, the sunglasses also. Then You pay a person there who is ready to help you. 200 rupees he demands. You pay him. You get back your purse, the spectacles and all. He has got a food item to throw over them. Then they immediately throw back the specs. So these are all very interesting. Where holy places are holy place. When you go to Schollinger, yes, a hill, small hill. Today it's very difficult to. I mean, at the summer season, it's very difficult. There is a rope car now. There is a rope car arranged for Schollinger. So you go and worship Yoga Narasimha there. Lot of monkeys are in between. So Daya Sarvabhuti. Can you do that? So Chantihi, patience. Patience, Chantihi. Number 2. Number 3, Anasuya. Don't be jealous of anybody. Don't envy anyone. So Matsaryam is here. Anasuya, no Matsaryam. So don't be jealous of anybody. Anasuya. Saucham, purity. Saucham is purity of the heart, purity of the body, purity of the rather soul and so on. Anayasaha. Don't say, I'm always tired. So, anayasaha, just without effort, you must perform action. Why? The topic title, I forgot to tell you. You have read it before me in block letters, black letters. Purva Siddha Dravyasya Antara Guna Upada. Already materials are ready with you. You bought them yesterday. You got them day before yesterday. Okay, they are ready, permanently ready at home. For example, camphor. You buy a kilo of camphor and keep it safe without evaporating. That is what you call volatile substance is karpuram, camphor. So you store in your house, ready at temple. So Purva Siddha Dravyas, already they are ready. So Antaraguna, see that it is not stale, it is not bad, it is not eaten by moth, M-O-T-H. It is not bitten by insects. Please remember, no material is spoiled which you have already stored in temple or at home. Very beautiful title to the paragraph. Antaraguna. You look at the quality inside. I bought what do you call moong dal in Bangalore. I forgot to take it back to Srirangam. Yeah, 1 kilo of moong dal, pashi parupu, full pashi payaru. I placed it in my friend's house, forgot it for 6 months. Green, yes. I forgot it for 6 months. I thought it will not become bad. But as soon as I went to my friend's house in Bangalore, I saw the packet, that is sealed packet, full of insects. So we cannot offer it, God. It is also harmful to our health. That is different. We are always thinking of ourselves. Oh, my health should not be spoiled. What about God? He can take anything. I can offer into the hundi, the box, coin box, any old coin, any old notes, torn notes, TORN, torn notes. God can take it, but you cannot use it, no? Yeah, black money also. There is an allegation against many people in many temples that black money was used for temple construction. They think, people who earn black money, they think that while they donate black money to the temple construction, all their sins will be washed away. That is also another one. So my aim is to wash away my sins So I will use the unfair means to give my black money to it. So very beautiful. So Shaucham, Anayasaha, Mangalam, Mangalam, Mangalam. It should be auspicious. For example, turmeric, Kunkumam. These are all auspicious material, Mangalam. Then, how much do you collect? How much do you want to collect materials? Don't be a stingy man. Don't be a miser. We must not be a miser. Kripanaha, Sanskrit. Akarpanyam. There must be karpanyam in our mind. That is, I am a lowest man. I am incapable man. I have no help. So I have helplessness. So akinchanyam, karpanyam is the first quality that we must possess in order to pray to God, in order to surrender to God. Sharanagati Tattvam, first principle is karpanyam. That is self-abnegation. Naichyanusandhanam. I'm tadbhritya bhritya parijāraka bhritya bhritya bhrityasya bhritya iti matsara lokanas. Mukundamala, Kulashekaradu. Adiyar adiyar, tammadiyar adiyar. Adiyongale, 7 times adiyar. Alvar. I am the slave of 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 the devotee. 7 times. So, whereas you collect materials, you must be rich, a carpenter. Then, please remember, it has not been enjoyed already, we said, anubhutam, so aspruha. So, when you collect materials, as a child, untouched, not untouched, not actually asprusha, it is aspruha. So, when I saw a priest in the temple in Chennai, Hayagriva temple, unfortunately, he was related to me, and it's a past action. I don't want to blame him now after his death. So he got a material donated by a devotee, many kilos of cashew nut, many kilos of cashew nut. So generally we become greedy. Generally all of us, without any exception, look at the costly material. Oh, let me hide one packet in my bag, then donate others to the God. So generally the priests are sometimes thieves in the temple. The bigger thief is the Sanctum Sanctorum, Lord Krishna, Lord Ranganatha behind me. He is the best thief. But we are all thieves. So one more priest in a temple in US was greedy about the money offered by devotees. And then, yes, and then what happened was the CCTV camera caught hold of his action, bad action. And then the same evening he was sent out by the owner of the temple. I know him very well. I know him personally very well. Both owner and the thief. So unfortunately, the CCTV camera exposed him. So what happens is, so akarpanyam aspruha. Don't be greedy over the material that you receive in the temples given by devotees. Again, another point here is, suppose you steal, let us take practical. Suppose we steal the materials given by the devotee, then we are supposed to suffer, because the devotees will be praying for some problems in their life. That problem will come to us. And therefore, you must be very careful. You must be very, W-A-R-Y. You must be very, very careful in not wishing for, desiring for material that you collect in rich terms. So the next one, yasya ete. So of whose these Chatvarinshad Samskaraha Nacha Ashtau Atmagunaha Nasab Brahmanaha Sayujyam Talokyancha Gacha. Final result you understand very easy. You don't get to the destination. So not only these 8 qualities mentioned here, Daya 1, Shanti 2, Anasuya 3, Saucham 4, Anayasa 5, Mangalam 6, Akarpanyam 7, Aspruha 8. Please note very carefully when you listen very carefully, then only you can understand Swami Deshika's Pancaratra Raksa. Don't rather have a nap over the Zoom session. Very because it's very difficult to understand. I mean, you have to count the number. Then 8 were given earlier. Now he says that Sattva is samskara. So as a Brahmin, as a Dvija, as a twice born, as we call it, as we are called forward caste, yes, 40 samskaras are. 40 samskaras. As soon as the child is born, we have the 11th day Punyaha Vachanam Namakaranam. Naming of the child, Punyaha Vachanam, purifying the place of the what you call Suti Griham, the pregnancy delivery room. Delivery room. In those days, only home had the delivery room. Home had a delivery room. We had a nurse coming to our house, and the delivery will happen only at home. It will not be in hospital. We will be very hygienic also. More hygienic than the present hospital. And again, more safer delivery in those days. Hospitals were not there. In Chennai, I feel in Trichy also, Tiruchirappalli, every 10 feet there is a hospital. Every 10 feet. And 24 hours you hear an ambulance blowing very heavily on your ear. Blowing horn. Terrific.
On those days, deliveries also very frequent and more.
Yeah. Yeah. People were getting a lot of children. So 10. In Srimad Bhagavatam, you find 50, 100. Duryodhana's brothers were 100 plus 1. One girl. Then
Not in stories, not in story. Real life.
yeah, even practically also.
10, minimum 7.
Practical. My grandfather had 9 children. Maternal grandfather. One of my uncles had 9 children. So Chatwar is samskara. We are afraid of these 40 rituals. Then na cha ashtav atma gunaha. It is not enough that we possess ashtav atma gunaha, 8 good qualities. Nasab brahmanaha sayujyam salokyancha. If we don't go through these 40 rituals, then we are not getting back to the Lord. Brahmanaha sayujyam. Sayujyam is only halfway through in our sampradaya, Sri Vaishnava sampradaya. Whereas Sayujyam is not accepted, Sarupyam is accepted, Salokyam is accepted, Samipyam is accepted, but not Sayujyam. So Salokyam is there already, number 2 is there. The other 2 are Samipyam and Sarupyam. We go near the God, we get the same form of the God, but not Sayujyam. But Sayujyam nagachati. The problem is over here because the sinners will not go this way. So yasya tudkhalu, we will take this up next session tomorrow. Yasya tukhalu samskaranam ekadeshopi. So ashtau atmaguna athasa brahmanaha sayujyam salokyancha. Suppose we go through these 40 some rituals, then we are sure, we are definite with the other 8 qualities. We will become one with God. There is no doubt about it. Two Alvar said in Tamil. One, you say, Maranamanal Vaikundam Kudukkum Piran. Maranamanal Vaikundam Kudukkum Piran. The next one is, I think we have been repeating this, that's why I remember these lines. Vinnaham Peruvadu Mannavar Vidiye. Rhyming sentence in Tamil. Vinnaham Peruvadu Mannavar Vidiye. It is our luck, because we are born in this earth. We will get back to Sri Vaikuntham. Vinnaham Peruvadu Mannavar Vidiye. Maranamanal Vaikundam Kudukkum Piran. Namely, Etad Dehavasane. Nyasadashakama Swami Vedanta Deshika. Etad Dehavasane. Don't be in a hurry to kill yourself. I expect death and so on. So, live a full life without disease. That is more important. Arogyam. As Narayaniyam said in the last line, Dishatam Ayur Arogya Saukhyam. We must be healthy, we must be happy, we must live long. Three qualities, three blessings we need from the Lord. So we have, so what we call in Nyasadashakam. So, Etad Dehavasana. At the end of my life, Mam Tatpadam Prapaya Swayam. You will reach me to your feet. You will make me reach your feet. Again, please remember, see, I am not a devotee. I don't want to pray. I don't want to do anything. So, Nan Ninepadaha Ni Ninekka Vendum. Alvar said, Nan Unnai Ninepadaha Ni Ninekka Vendum. Very beautiful order to the Lord. Instruction to the Lord. Ajna. So, he must obey. Sannavannam Seida Perumal. Kanchipuram. Yathoktakari. Tirumizhi Alvar said he obeyed. Are we Tirumizhi Alvar? No. So you remember that Nan Ninipadaha Ni Ninekka Vendum. Very beautiful. See, these are all supportive sentences for us, because we are not the best devotees.
இல்ல சாமி, இல்ல வராக இருக்கேன். அது நீ சொன்னதான் நான் எடுத்துட்டு கடைசியில காப்பாத்துனேன். அது அதோட பெருமாள் நம்மளா வேண்டிக்கிறது.
பாஞ்சராத்திரத்துல அதான் விஷயம். அப்ரார்ச்சிதா ந கோபாயேத். When you don't request, he will not protect you. Aprarthitah na gopayet. So, Raksha Peksham Apekshate. We have been repeating this Pancaratra. For the new people, it will be newcomers. So, Raksha Peksham Apekshate. He expects us to seek protection. Both are Pancaratra dictums. Whereas, let us follow Alvar, which is more convenient. Which is more convenient.
தட்டுங்கள் திறக்கப்படும்.
எடுத்துக்கலாம். Christianity. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. Any questions? Yeah. Any questions? Any doubts? Clarifications? So we are going to next topic, Ijya. We are coming to a conclusion of Upadanam. So we will take up Ijya after this paragraph.
Manujadaya Padram Jnana Vairagya Bhushanam Srimad Venkatanatharyam Vande Vedanta Devigam Kavitarkika Simhaya Kalyana Gunadhanine Srimate Venkatesaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha Vaditi Basiro Banga பஞ்சானன பராக்கிரமா ஸ்ரீமான் வேங்கடநாதாத்யம் இடம் விஜயதாபுகி சீருன்று தோப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையார் பாரொன்று சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஓரொன்று தானே அமையாதோர் தரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேர வாழ்வு.
रघुरामन जी, शुक्रिया जी, बहुत शुक्रिया. Tiruvrittam 101. Note others note the quotation from Tiruvrittam 101. Beautiful. Page 101.
பாசுரம்.
Awesome. Right.
ராமானுஜதயா பாத்திரம் ஞானவைராக்யபூஷணம் ஸ்ரீமத்வேங்கடநாதார்யம் வந்தே வேதாந்ததேசிகம்.
कवितार्किकसिंहाय कल्याणगुणशालिने श्रीमते वेङ्कटेशाय वेदान्तगुरवे नमः. சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ